I'm Doug Slocum, the author of Violent Positivity. You know, when I was in Maryland, I had a real medical problem with my back. I actually ended up going into Walter Reed, getting back surgery, and after a while, it ended up having another problem, and I went in for a second surgery, 36 hours after my first. I was inpatiented in the ward. It was a terrible time in life. In fact, I can remember sitting in the hospital room in Walter Reed. This is the time when they would put your name and your rank on the door outside. And I'm kind of sitting there feeling sorry for myself, kind of woe is me. And the little leg squeezy things going off and everything. And all of a sudden, this older gentleman walked in the room one morning. He said, "Hey, my son would like to come in and talk with you." And, my thought was, I really don't feel like taking visitors right now. But you know what? When you're in a position of leadership, there's only one answer, and it's of course. Well, I wasn't prepared for what I saw next. His son came in. Well, it was part of his son. He existed from about the waist up. He'd been the victim of an IED overseas. He was in this wheelchair-type contraption, and he came rolling in. I tell that story because whenever we get wrapped up in our own circumstances, it just takes something to bring us back to reality. That things weren't so bad for me, it certainly could be a lot worse. We have some true American heroes that have made great sacrifices for our country, and they deserve our respect. But it's also part of the story of violent positivity.